today I am here to prune all of my hydrangeas. I'm going to be taking them down quite severely, actually, to 3 nodes, and then I cut. So it's going to be drastic, but that's because they've grown so leggy and so large that they're flopping over too easy. So I'm going to use the rule of thumb of you cut after 3 nodes, and then that's it. Okay, thank you. So I took off a lot and now they are significantly reduced, but because they are limelight hydrangeas, they are totally hardy and they can handle anything basically. So what I did was I counted like 3 nodes, 1, 2, 3, those little nodes, and then that way a branch will come out that way, and probably one on this side. Yeah. And I also cut off anything that was crisscrossing too drastically in the middle. These are almost touching, but not quite. But if they were touching, I would probably cut out the smaller one. But I think it should be okay. And I did leave all these like spindly ones because you're supposed to cut out all the spindly ones. But I don't mind the spindly ones because I find that they help keep things upright. Especially in this area, it doesn't get a lot of sun. So they tend to get kind of leggy and floppy, which is why I'm cutting them so drastically in the space. Okay, so on this one, there are some broken branches, and anytime there are broken branches, you obviously have to cut those off where they have broken. But in this case, all the broken branches are higher than where I'm cutting from the 3-point rule. So it's not that significant for me to check which ones are broken, damaged, or disease looking. 1, 2, 3, cut above the 3. Oh, these are crisscrossing. So I'm going to take this. Can you zoom in?
Yes.
Okay. So these 2 are crisscrossing, and if this one grows any stronger, it's going to rub up against this other guy here. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the weaker one, and then it won't have any of that crisscrossing problem anymore. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm doing that with all of them. Even these little tiny spindly ones, I like to keep them just in case. But this one's straight, 1, 2, 3, and I'm supposed to cut here. But it's like, ugh, that's not the same as this, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more. I guess I'm not really going with the 3 method. Yeah, I'm going more with like the length of a foot. Yeah, you can go visit what the other side looks like. All right, all done. I even cleaned up this bed a little bit with my shrub rake. And it's looking pretty good. I'll show you the new addition. These hellebores are my new addition. You can see that there's a little bud right there. And they're supposed to 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think on this side too. Oh, no, not on this side. But I did clean up. I lost 2 heucheras. Lost one right there. Lost one right there. So the hellebores are supposed to be blooming right now, but for whatever reason, I think because there was just so much compacted snow, and it's not really a sunny area, that's just taking longer than normal, which is totally fine. I might move them if that's the case to this area right here. So we'll see how they go. Okay, so the next video I'm gonna do is one on rose pruning. So before I do the rose pruning and any other pruning I have to do, I am going to turn this camera over to my niece, and she's going to show you her fairy garden.
Hi, this is my fairy garden. Here's the main part. The fairy tree. It's right here. And this is like where all the magic comes from. Here's some squirrels. Here's where the mini birds go. The fairy, the tea set, the other little house right there next to that little tree. Okay. the hummingbird. This is what it looks like far away. And the city is called Pixie Hollow, where all fairies live.